so I'm finally getting around to reviewing the C.E.O. Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream, the Sunday Riley Cream, I guess. That's what everybody is referring to it. I got it in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus box last month. I've only gotten the one so far. The next one's on the way, but full disclosure before I start, before anybody asks, because somebody always does whenever it's been a thing. If I look and sound like I've been crying, yes, but nothing's wrong. It's just because of something I watched. Full disclosure, the channel Defunct TV has been doing, like, a retrospective on Jim Henson, and it finally got to the final episode, so you know what that ends with. And back when it happened in real life, I was way too little to understand what that meant, and they showed part of the public memorial service, and oh my god, that just wrecked me on multiple levels. Just, I am not okay. Like, I'm fine, but emotionally I feel like I am not okay after watching Big Bird do It's Not Easy Being Green in memorial to Jim Henson. Okay, so now that we have established I'm an overgrown child who's always going to have a special place for the Muppets and Disney and Sesame Street because, again, apparently overgrown child, we are going to get into reviewing this, but let me see what the pings were on my phone real quick, and then we'll do this. But I really, really like this, just, spoiler. So hold on. Okay, as I figured, was nothing. So anyway, to the Sunday Riley Cream, this stuff is expensive. Apparently, the retail price of this costs more than I paid for that Ipsy box. This is more like the cost of 2 or 3 of the Ipsy box. So, pretty good deal that I got it as one of those, but don't think I'll be repurchasing, because $65 for one little thing of cream is pretty high. I know that skincare costs a lot, but holy shit. That said, though, I have found it to be the one facial cream I have ever used that didn't make me break out. I have one little spot right here, but it's not because of this, it's because of that time of the month. But, which leads us back to crying over Jim Henson. But anyway, so let me read you what's on the back of here first before we get into it any further. So, infused with 5% vitamin C, C.E.O. moisturizer is deeply hydrating without being greasy to visibly brighten dull skin, fight the signs of dehydration and damage, and provide advanced antioxidant support. Formulated with THD acerbate, a powerful, jar-stable, and highly targeted vitamin C derivative that prevents and repairs the visible signs of premature skin aging, while being significantly less irritating than other forms of vitamin C. Directions: apply to clean skin twice a day, morning and night. Cards on the table, I have mostly only been remembering to do it once a day rather than the recommended twice a day, but I have definitely noticed a huge difference in how my skin feels when I've been wearing it, so just saying. So it's good for 12 months after opening, but yeah, I've been going very sparingly with it just because of how pricey it is, and I want it to last as long as humanly possible. So it's got this protective layer in here, but honestly, I just keep, since it's still full right now, there's some on it, I just, scoop some off of that with my finger and use that on my face, and then I know I'm not overdoing it. See, this isn't gonna work permanently once it gets down in the jar further, it won't, but just... yeah, I know I'm gonna need more than that, but it's a good start, and then none goes to waste on the little lid. So, making use of all of it. But this stuff, a little goes a long way. I know with other facial creams, it's easy to go overboard. Like, this is probably enough for my whole face right here. But, I haven't done here yet. Gonna need both hands. But, don't go too close to your eyes with the vitamin C. Just fair warning. And this stuff is a little bit greasy when you first put it on, but it very, very quickly absorbs in and doesn't feel like anything other than your face is just really nicely moisturized and super baby soft. So, again, a little bit goes a really long way. A little bit more. If I weren't still drinking my coffee, I would do right above my lip right now too, but since I'm doing that, I don't want it getting in my coffee, so I'll go back and do a little dot of it there later. But for now, I think I've got about everywhere, I think, covered. I know you're supposed to go up, not down, but whatever. So, alright. I'm going to recap it. Boop. Oh, get back in there. Trying to put the little safety thingy back in place. And then the lid. See, like, my only qualms with the design is once your hands are a little bit greasy from the stuff, it's hard to re-screw on the lid because it's so smooth. But again, it's gonna feel greasy and you're gonna be wondering, oh my god, am I gonna be a grease trap all day now for it? Little something right there. What do I have? A little bit of dead skin? Ew. Yeah. I'll deal with that off camera. Hold on. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get for now, so I don't care that much. But, so like I was saying, at first you're gonna think, oh my god, did I make a huge mistake? Am I gonna break out because I'm gonna be like a grease ball all day? But no. Wait like 5 minutes. It will not feel greasy. So, it's one of those things where first impressions can be deceiving, but just give it a little bit. So, I'm gonna try and just arbitrarily talk for that time, just to show how little time it takes for it to, like, actually sink in and do the thing. But again, your mileage may vary. If you're putting it on more heavily than I just did, who knows, it may very well actually stay greasy on you, but I just put on a very, very thin layer across my whole face, so for me, it does sink in. But, yeah, this side it's already largely doing it. There's still patches where it's oily. Over here, it's still a grease trap, but there's spots already where I feel it largely sinking in. So there is that, which is nice. But it needs a little longer to do its thing, and that's alright. For how pricey it is, yeah, I want it to go a long way. That's why I go in such a thin layer. But yeah, I find that it smells really good. It smells like orange juice, which I wasn't quite expecting. Even with it being vitamin C, for some reason I didn't go into it expecting that, and I don't know why. But it was kind of refreshing, and it is kind of a wake you up sort of a scent, because, you know, orange juice, breakfast, just your brain naturally makes that connection between oranges and waking up. At least it does for mine. I don't know about you guys, but for me it sure does. And I know it's like in essential oils things, orange is generally always treated as an energy scent, so that's probably why that connection is made. I betcha. But yeah, I find it very refreshing. It's a very clean scent. It's a very natural scent. It's not like a nasty artificial orange soda type orange. No. This is like straight up orange juice. It smells like you could drink it. Please don't drink it. But I mean, it smells like you could because it's that convincingly orange juice. But if you don't like a lot of scent in your facial skincare stuff, you may not be that wild on it. So, full disclosure, especially if you do put it on this little spot over your lower lip, you're definitely gonna be smelling it. So, be aware, that's a thing, good or bad, depending on your views on that. Personally, I enjoy it, but that's me. I bet there's people out there who are like, oh hell no. So, there's that with it. But I've found that my skin is just so baby soft whenever I use this. And I know that's kind of the point of facial moisturizers, but I don't always find things that accomplish that. Actually, a lot of things that people swear by that work for them do not seem to work on me. Similarly, this stuff, of course, the expensive one seems to work real well on me, but then reading the comments on a subreddit for Ipsy, a lot of people said it made them break out and didn't really help them. I was like, really? It's like the only thing that didn't make me break up. Okay. Different strokes for different folks. I guess that's just proof of how everybody's body chemistry is different, but it'd be a lot easier for me if there were cheaper ones that didn't make me break out. Like, both my sister and my mom swear that Oil of Olay, like, active hydrating face cream cleanser, whatever. Not cleanser, I guess it is just face cream. Works like a dream for them, doesn't make them break out, doesn't cause them any issues. Every time for me, I barely touch it to my face, and boom! Like, you can always tell a mile away when I've attempted to use that stuff, because there's always just an eruption of breakouts every damn time. So, I mean, I've tried a lot of the over-the-counter, like, drugstore brand ones, and just, I do not seem to have very good luck with them. So apparently, my skin on my face is a bougie bitch, and apparently likes the pricey stuff. Figures. But, if anybody knows of something that I may have luck with that isn't so pricey, that'd be great. Please tell me so I can at least try it and see if maybe I have some luck there. So, but this, I've been using it literally from the day that I got the, I don't know, I was so excited over this freaking face cream. I don't know why. Normally that would not be an exciting thing to me, but this one I was with. So, like, the first thing I did before I even filmed the unboxing video or anything, popped this baby out and put it on, like, immediately, just to see how it was, and was not disappointed. So, yeah, it's alright, basically. Yeah, there's, like, a little spot right here, little spot right here, like, right here, and right here. Like, the only oily patches left at this point. Everywhere else, it feels like it's totally absorbed in. Fabulous. So, I told you, it does, just give it a few minutes to do its thing. Maybe give yourself, like, 10 minutes. Like, if you have to be out the door, put it on at least 10 minutes before you're going out, to give yourself time for it to sink in, although during your car ride or commute or whatever, I'm sure it'll keep doing its thing. So, there's that, but, I really like it. I just wish it weren't so freaking pricey, and I know for some of you guys, $65 isn't that bad for skincare, but for me, Little Miss Drugstore makeup over here, that is incredibly pricey. That is often more than I spend on facial moisturizers in an entire year. So I'm just like, really? Really right now? I'm glad I got it in Ipsy, because I don't think I would have ever in a million years have owned this otherwise, because I don't spend like that on one single product. Collectively over a bunch of products in one go, sure, but not on a single thing. It doesn't happen. So, I don't know. I guess priorities, but, I am really pleased with it otherwise, though, other than the price. So, I think I would rate this. What would I rate this? Well, given my only issue is the price tag being so steep, for me personally, I'll give it a 4 out of 5, but if the price tag is not an issue to you, this is more like 5 territory. I really badly want to give it a 5, but that price tag is so high on it for me that I just can't in good conscience bring myself to say it. There is a smaller size that's like only about this tall, but it's like 20-something bucks, and I'm like, ouch, I would maybe pay 20-something for this size, in all honesty, not for the little bitty one. That's not gonna happen. So, I don't know. So because of that, that's the only reason I'm not giving it a 5. If the price tag is not an issue, consider it a 5. But if it's an issue, then we'll call it a 4. So anyways, again, kind of just babbling at this point, but I really cannot sing its praises highly enough for how my skin feels when I wear it. And just, it feels and smells, looks so nice. I do love it, but I can't justify spending that on a face cream. So anyways, that is it from me for this one. So as usual, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like me, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. If you guys ever tried this stuff, what did you guys think of it, good, bad, or otherwise? Do you think 65 is a lot for a face cream? Because I sure do, but either way, let me know what you think on that, because maybe I'm just being really cheap, I don't know. As well as anything else you feel like leaving me about anything at all. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.